Nope. We want to edit this. This is stream number 2. Save. Okay. That should be good. I need to pull this up now. On my phone, because I just moderate this. Yeah, I just moderate this from my phone, so. It's not actually working very well right now. I need to just real quick go into chat. Okay. I want to pin message. Pin message. Okay. Awesome. Let us go into our to-do list. We have a couple of things we want to do. I was actually, doom scrolling earlier, and I saw the coolest thing. It's, what's it called? It's Z oxygen or something like that. Something like that. Z oxygen. It is not Z oxygen, it is Z CD alternative. I forget exactly what it's called. I'm certain Z oxide. Okay. Z oxide. It just seems like absolutely coolest thing. So what we need to do is we need to get the binary installed so we can do that. Well, first we want to search mynixos.com. Come on. This is where I look everything up. Z oxide. Home manager. I don't assume there's an Alacrity specific setting for it, but one can hope. We want to enable ZSH and enable bash integration, because I use ZSH and bash. I pronounce it Z, but I know that that is wrong. So we will enter home.nix. Programs.zoxide. Enable equals true. Enable ZSH integration. equals true. I don't know if that's the correct capitalization. ZSH, bash. Okay. So it's just first letter capitalized. Enable, I can't type. Enable bash integration equals true. And then we will exit, right quit, switch to flake, because I am using flakes. Okay. I actually need to plug in my phone. It's just occurred to me it's about dead. Give me a moment. Okay. Enable bash integration apparently does not exist. Integration. CSH. Integration. Adds capital I. That is irritatingly difficult to see. D space I. Okay. Do I need... Okay. Great. So now we should start ZSH. And great, so now we can z into, or yeah, z into dot files. Interesting, there doesn't seem to be a help command. That's really interesting. I don't really know how to use Z, but I watched a video on it and it seems really cool, so I'm just gonna try using it. So something I want to do then is map CD to Z. Literally just map CD to Z. I think that'll be helpful. And then I don't think CL is a command. Okay. So I can safely map CL to clear, and then we're gonna neofetch. Because why not, you know? And then we can switch to flake. If we give it a minute, and then we can give it a minute, and then we can, okay, we need to refresh that, and now clear neofetch, beautiful, perfect brand new terminal. My memory usage is very high when doing this because my computer is quite slow. I really love the muted colors in the software I'm using. Okay, I got Zoxide installed. HTOP, that's something I did. I was just looking at that person's config. Bash we got figured out. Waybar still needs some config, but that's fine. It actually, yeah, it's doing fine now. My scroll wheel does not scroll this very quickly. I could fix that in the config for it if I wanted to. Honestly, I don't really feel like it. I think that we should look for what type of, okay, we're gonna go ChatGPT. ChatGPT, what should my wallpaper be? Choosing a wallpaper depends on a lot on your personal tastes, interests, and atmosphere you want to create in your space. Here are a few ideas. Natural scenes, abstract art, minimalist designs, photographs, wall decals, personalized designs. Great, okay. We want reddit.com, my favorite subreddit. We're gonna search wallpapers, see if there are any nice threads. Where do you find those? This color adjustments in GIMP so it matches your theme. Steal it from other users. That's really funny. This person steals things. Okay, great. These websites probably steal things. It's taking a nap. A bit of hardware failure. Nice. Great. Okay, that sucks. I wonder if, I forget, what's that Discord client? What's that one good Discord client called? Because I like me in my Discord, and I want me in my Discord. Desktop mods. Vencord. Interesting. Yeah, okay. These are the only active ones. Okay, so let's read these. I want something fast that like actually works. Sorry about these artifacts. They really do get in the way. Okay, anywho, so if we go to my NixOS.com, we can search Discord. Or, actually, I think I want Vencord. Home Manager. Vencord. See, that's not going to pull anything up. So, through Home Manager, ARM chord's fine. Discord. Doesn't look like we'll get a Discord client through Home Manager. That's a little sad. Let's look at this guy's wallpaper repo. Are they... Okay, this is gonna take forever to look through these. So they're all from the first commit? Oh wow, okay. Is the README helpful? No. I literally just looked at that. Okay. Arch user. You gotta use NixOS, it's where it's at. Ooh, that's cool. I love trains. This is Philadelphia. I'd recognize it anywhere. This is the Philadelphia subway. Like, it literally has to be. I really like trains, so I really like this one. Code 55% faster with Copilot, and also have literally all of it tracked. Okay, so this is... Let us go back to... Oh, that's just sorted by author. README? It's dark-railway 4K. No, I don't know about that. Just do some research and see if everything is good enough. I feel like I shouldn't be looking at the genre website given that I'm a minor, but whatever. This is nature-y stuff. Ooh, that's nice. Look at these pictures. Amazing. I don't think I want this genre of background though. I want something like dark and train related. Is this side up? Yeah. Train. Ow! Ooh, that was my shin. I just hit it on metal. For the most part, these look pretty stupid, unfortunately. My shin is not doing alright. It has a big bruise now. That's a little sad. Quite a few of these look like they're just sort of AI generated. This doesn't feel like a very good website. Wallhaven doesn't work. That's a lot of wallpapers. This is probably not a good site to be browsing while streaming. Let's try Unsplash. Train. I like trains. License. Free. I think I got money. We are going to full screen this so that it's opaque. Oh. I got a comment. Oh, that's exciting. Did someone say money? I did indeed say money. I have no idea who you are. Which is odd. Are you still watching? That'd be really dope, actually. That's literally the first time someone's commented. I've been streaming a total of like... Is escape not? Great, okay. I don't actually know any of the Firefox commands. So I'm kind of unable to minimize this window, unfortunately. You're a person? That's crazy. Bro, I don't know any of the Firefox commands. I'm just gonna... Windows C, that's the one. Okay. I still call it the Windows key, even though it's not the Windows key. Find one of these. We gotta go... FFD. Okay. Shift-T. We got all our things again. I'm looking for a nice wallpaper right now, but I'm not finding any good wallpapers. Reddit. Chill out. You have an exam soon. What subject? r/wallpaper dump. That sounds... Oh, come on. Gotta say, that sounds promising. That's funny, but not what I'm going for. Cisco networking. Interesting. Haven't heard of that. Oh, yeah, I've seen them. Cool. Hope you do not. I hope you do well. Gradient generator. Ooh, this is fun. Colorful abstract triangles. That's really pretty. What about this one? This one's nice and purple, but I want something that's darker and nice and purple. Triangleify. Ooh, I can make them all perfect. We want a relatively high amount. That's not pattern intensity, that's angle. Tisk tisk. You probably want a relatively small size. That's ugly if I've ever seen it. Okay, we want a good purple. So we're gonna start like pink purple. So we want something lighter for up here. Gee, I really suck at colors. We're gonna choose something purpler for there. And we're gonna choose something bluer for here. Like darker and bluer. Can't be too dark though. That's probably good. I don't really like... Ooh, it's looking too consistent. Ooh, my. Give it some pink. I don't know how to do colors. What's a color anyway? That's probably good. Sure. That looks good. $8? Come on. I wonder... Okay, I'm getting very distracted again. What else do? We got that installed. I still use the arrow keys in Vim. I know that's a little frowned upon. I literally cannot tolerate my current wallpaper, so we're just gonna stop tolerating my current wallpaper and look for a new one. I don't even care that much. We're just gonna look wallpapers. That looks cool. I don't really like spiders. What resolution is it? That is way higher resolution than my monitor is. That's fun. I like this one. It's nice and pink and purple and things. No, not at all. So NixOS is NixOS basically is, the idea of it is that it's distributable, I apologize. The idea is that it's distributable, meaning that everything is stored in like centralized config files, and so any NixOS system, given those config files, will be able to replicate all of that configuration, which I think is quite cool. So like if you have a system of servers or a network or something and you want to push out a change, it's super easy because everything is centralized. And the idea isn't that it looks like Windows. I actually built this up from the terminal. I'm using the hyprland window manager, which is a tiling window manager. I think it's interesting that you think it looks like Windows. I just put the Windows background because I thought it was funny, if that's what you're referring to there. Tunnel 1920 by 1080, which is the perfect resolution. Sure. Save. It's a JPEG, which is not optimal, but that'll do. And then we can Neovim home.nix. Got to go down to in hyperpaper. Dot files, wallpaper. It's not hero. It is tunnel. Yeah. Yeah, the background, I don't know why I did that. That's why I'm changing it. Yeah, I think NixOS is smaller than some other distributions, but I think it's very nice. I'm running it similarly to Arch. Of course, you can, when you install it, you can choose a variety of desktops. So you can choose to give it like a Plasma desktop or a GNOME desktop or whatever. But I've chosen to work on just building it up myself. Anywho. Tunnel 1920 1080. That looks good. Right, quit, and then we have to switch to Flake is a custom command that is the same as home manager switch -- flake dot. And basically what that does is it updates the whole system. It looks through my configuration files and it updates the system to match with them. It's switching to that system. And the flake flag basically says, hey, also what you're doing is you are running something called a flake, which makes the system even more modular. Flakes are so cool. It gets weird and recursive. I don't really understand how flakes work, but basically the way flakes work is you import other flakes that in turn import other flakes, etc., etc. And I don't really understand why. It's something to do with functional programming. I dabbled in Haskell, but I don't know too much about functional programming. Okay, what did that change? Waybar. Oh, now there are two. Shoot. Okay. Close that then. Not waybar. I forget what. Oh, NixOS. Yeah, I'm not there yet, but I'm hoping in like, I don't know, 4 months, 6 months, I'll do NixOS. The issue is I don't know if my computer's strong enough. Like, it has a lot of RAM, but it's not actually fast at all. I boot Tails off of a flash drive. I actually, on this computer, I have, on the main drive, I'm dual booting Windows 10 and Linux Mint, and then on half of a 500 gigabyte external drive, I'm booting NixOS, and the other half is for cubes. It's a laptop. It's not a good laptop. It's just a Dell Latitude E5470. I don't know much about it. It was just cheap, so I got it. I think 2 of the cores are virtual cores. Like, I think there are only 2 actual physical cores on it. The integrated graphics are pretty good. I can surprisingly like run Minecraft and things, and it's good with that. I don't play too many like AAA games. No, I like, or I'm working myself into more of like the programming side of things. We want to go into .files and then edit .next. I forget what I use for my hyperpaper. That's the one. Hyperpaper. Really? Okay. Hyperpaper. It doesn't want to do as I say, apparently. I actually, my only be able to run when hyprland first boots up. Because if we look, I have execute once whatever wallpaper program I have selected, and that wallpaper program is hyperpaper. So it runs hyperpaper, but I think that it is where, I don't know where it is. I'm blind. Yeah, it's a service, which means that it is like it's not accessible to the user. Oh, it should be accessible to root. Clearly not very. So it should be sudo hyperpaper, and that should be fine. Oh, it's occurred to me I'm about to type my password, which, you know, not optimal. So I will pause it so I can type my password. Really? Okay, so didn't even do anything. Yeah, I don't know how to refresh hyperpaper. I guess I should look it up. Refresh hyperpaper. Hyperpaper is a blazing fast Wayland wallpaper. I need a hyperctl hyperpaper. I guess that makes sense. Though I don't know. Okay, so some things are a little unclear. The way that Home Manager likes to abstract things can make things quite unclear. Like, I can sort of select certain programs to install through Home Manager, but I don't necessarily know exactly how those are implemented. Like, I can find it, but I don't know as well as if I implemented them myself. For instance, services.hyperpaper, I don't know if that is installed as a separate service or if that is installed as a plugin to hyprland, like it is ordinarily installed as a plugin. But I don't have it as a plugin, I have it as a service, so I don't know exactly how it's installed, which is a little irritating. It's a little irritating. Hyperctl hyperpaper. Invalid command, okay. It probably needs more context than that. Goodbye. Good luck on your homework and your exam. Hyperctl, we got hyperpaper. Issues a hyperpaper request. That's not helpful. Hyperctl hyperpaper. Help. Have a nice day. Yeah, I don't know. So, hyperctl hyperpaper. Support keyword reload. Oh, that's open. Okay. Okay. So, I'm all alone again. Okay. Interesting. Hyperctl hyperpaper unload, and then what does that take? Okay, I need to refresh hyper paper without restarting hyprland. That's what I need to know. Okay. Wallpaper cannot be applied without preloading. The config is not reloaded dynamically. So that really sucks. We're gonna... In that case, I'm actually going to